lacking in accuracy.
A bit greedy that, and he might receive some flack.
Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Fermin running with intent. Now the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's going to be disappointed with that. This looks promising. There's the shot! It's there! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out towards the flank. And it's Reinders. Vinicius Junior. And he can clear it away. Mendes clears without hesitation. Mendes cuts out the pass. He is through here. And that's played in low. Nuno Mendes goes long. Reinders. And he's cut it out. João Palhinha. Now De Bruyne. João Palhinha. Now it's Osimhen. And it's De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Koundé. Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. And he's worked it through. And here's Pedri. That's tidy. He's being urged to shoot. Fermin receives it in a good position here. Gabriel. Reinders. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Van Dijk.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Guimaraes. Fermin. And it's Lopez. Koundé. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Looking for the run. Now it's Reinders. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's made its way to him. Fermin. It's a really buccaneering run he's making. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gibbs White. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Spread it left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri, and the counter is on. That has not gone well. Gibbs White, Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement
15,
on both benches.
Gibbs White. Number 6.
Cucurella.
Doku.
Can he get it through?
Number 5. Gio. Coming on the field.
And he welcomes it in.
Number 29.
Shapes to shoot.
Number
Mendes
21.
with the clearance. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Koundé gets flagged offside. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Reinders. It's run loose here. That'll be a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Reinders goes short. Showing good feet. Cucurella. He'll try from distance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Bruno Guimaraes. Eze running with the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's running through.
Oh, great feat, that. Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Eze. Now it's Sorloth. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that is expertly dealt with. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And it's Joao Palhinha. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Havertz. Mbappe. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, sweet feet. Greenwood. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Wan-Bissaka. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Doku receives it in a wide position. And here's Doku. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. McTominay! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. That's a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths.
And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out to the left flank. Now the delivery. He's rising! Goal! Manchester United! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
João Palhinha. De Bruyne. Threads one in. And it's played in. Getting up there! In he goes again. And it's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pedri. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Bruyne. Very nicely done. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. Doku. Saliba gets across and deals with it.
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Van Dijk. Cucurella. Now Schlotterbeck. Tchouaméni turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Pedri. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McTominay. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's on it, can he get away? So, a temporary halt to the action. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Musiala. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Now it's Musiala. Traoré. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's De Bruyne. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Great defending, strong and determined. Nuno Mendes. Pedri. And João Palhinha. This is a promising build-up. This looks promising. Pedri tries to pass it through. Pinches it off him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Doku receives it in a good position here. Doku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's in a great position here, and that is masterful defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Doku, and he's had it nicked away. Saliba running with the ball. He's looking wide, and it's De Bruyne. João Palhinha. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
42,
both benches.
Musiala. Number 6, Doku. Number 11.
Can he get on the end of this?
Mbappe.
Oh, he's got a side of goal.
Number
Oh,
14,
great leap! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tchouaméni is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He leaps for it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Saliba, nice looking ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's McTominay. Eze is onto this. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. And he's managed to get free. Greenwood. There he goes, motoring forward. Thiaw attempts a clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he has been fouled there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
4,
are signalling changes
Cucurella.
here, both at the same
Number
time.
22,
DiMarco.
McTominay.
That is lovely.
Coming on the field, number 32, DiMarco. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He is through here.
2 added minutes
Van Dijk.
has been indicated.
And Thiaw, aim forwards. Now he's off and running. That's beautifully weighted. Nice control. Wriggles his way through. Here comes the cross. That's an excellent interception. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitutions taking place.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Solot. Hakimi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good read, needed to be. Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Now it's DiMarco, and he decides to cross it. DiMarco. Gently done. Good ball, good take. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United have their lead. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. João Palhinha played out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior venturing down the left. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good climb! And he's heaved it away. So just 15 minutes still to come. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
17. Vardio.
It has been a slugfest. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Manchester United are down to 10 men. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, sweet feet. It's run loose here. And it's João Palhinha. Van Dijk. And it's Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Eze. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Eze. Nicely weighted ball. Plays it in low. And that's the keeper's ball.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Eze. Played into space. Now this could be a chance. Lovely feet. And here's Havertz. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Cucurella hangs in a cross. Ball's over the line and it is a corner.
Size really matters and it's time to make it matter now.
Reinders goes short. Reinders. And it's Cucurella. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurélien Tchouaméni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cucurella. Thiaw. Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Now Saliba. Pedri. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Look at the space here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the pass is intercepted. And now the breakaway. Osimhen. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's João Palhinha. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Osimhen. Mohamed Salah. And it's Reinders. Oh, good spread. Not where it came from. Eze, going face-to-face with his great rival, succumbs to the pressure. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's nice. Mohamed Salah. Tchouaméni. Now Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Reinders really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eze. Thiaw. Here's Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Now it's Reinders. Reinders! fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Reinders with the short one. Pedri does well to get it back. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Xiao. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Mendes. Osimhen is wide and looking to get onto this. Mohamed Salah. And it's Eze. Tchouaméni. And Cucurella. That is good progress on the left. Xiao. Salah. Aims beyond the defence. Well read.
There will be
Danger
1
is
minute
averted.
added time.
João Palhinha. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. In with the challenge. So a temporary halt to the action. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United have been the...
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Reinders. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Osimhen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nicely shaped ball. Pedri. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eze touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Substitution.
And it's Cucurella, brilliantly cut out. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Mbappe, now it's Vinicius Junior. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Thiaw. Van Dijk. And it's Cucurella. Tries to pass it through. Reinders.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tchouaméni cuts out the pass, and he thumps it clear. Nuno Mendes. That's a cute ball. He has a look up, takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Eze. Number 23, Reinders. Number 15, Mohamed
Musiala plays it short.
Number 14,
And it's Cucurella. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
High heaven.
And now a sudden
Number
chance to
42,
counter.
Musiala. Number 10, Olise. Number 21,
Musiala.
Substitutions
No way
taking
through.
place.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mayulu stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's good play. And it's Mayulu, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go crossfield. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Knocks it into space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Olise. Tchouaméni. Cucurella. Musiala. Mbappe,
Yeah, they were looking for a
There
counter-attack.
will be 1 minute
looking to
added
play
time.
him in. And that's a... Goes for a shot! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took.
And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence,
Please
but
turn
just
your
one
attention
goal
to
to
the
show for
screen
all of
for
that.
information provided by the local
Any
police.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Great defending, strong and determined. Fermin defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Lopez. Reinders.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Xiao. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Schlotterbeck. Vinicius Junior aims beyond the defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Osimhen. Eze. Knocks it into space. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri. Eze.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hakimi. And it's Lopez. Great vision. Look at this decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's out of play for a goal kick. Schlotterbeck. Oh, what a mistake! Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Some good persistent defending here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Mbappe. Lovely feet. And it's made its way to him. That's very neat. And it's Eze. Eze running with the ball, showing good feet. Good take, and is he in? Reinders tries a deft little ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Referee's given a throw. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So the action resumes. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Mbappe. João Palhinha. Pedri. And here's Osimhen. And Reinders. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hakimi. And it's Pedri. And it's João Palhinha. And here's Osimhen. Fermin. Tries a shot! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Now it's Mbappe. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here, and this is Kane, and he's definitely onside. That's good play. Now, can he find a finish? He is just caressing the ball. And he shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Reinders with the short one. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hakimi gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Xiao. Traumeri. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Kane. João Palhinha to Greenwood. Greenwood. This is promising. And it's Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Chance! That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through. Defending of the desperate variety. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Solid! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 14, Kane. Number 7, Eze. Number 23,
Van Dijk.
Reinders. Coming on the
Almost
field,
75 minutes on the clock now.
Cucurella. Number 10,
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Schlotterbeck. And it's Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Guimaraes. Very nicely done. Oh, it's a great ball here. Caught offside that time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Probing pass. Cucurella. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Xiao. Cucurella. Tries to pass it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been taken short. Cucurella crosses. That has been knocked clear. Driving on and making good progress.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That is ended up in no man's land. Time added on 4 minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Solot looking to receive it in space. Cucurella. Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, just skips past his man. He's on it, can he get away? Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
And a quick reminder today to please take all Lidata bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
Into extra time we go. To Havertz. Solot. Now it's Vinicius Junior. João Palhinha. Oh, cracking ball. Hakimi. And it's João Palhinha. João Palhinha. Played out towards the right wing. Rafael Leao. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Van de Ven. Greenwood. And here's Solot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Greenwood. Eze purring through the gears. He's had a shot! Against the crossbar! Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. And it's Guimaraes. For Olise. Oh, this looks sharp. Olise. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. Solot. Eze. Bruno Guimaraes. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 2.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
To replace him is
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Rafael Leao did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And it's Eze.
Eze really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rafael Leao driving forwards. And that should get the job done. Valverde. Wan-Bissaka. Pass somewhat off target. Traoré. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. And it's Gaia. Jose Gaia got a long way forward to join the attack. Cucurella. Can he get it through? Now the ball in. Terrific effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Guimaraes. He's in a great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. Which way will he go? Big character, big moment, big save. Vinicius Junior is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
This for parity. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Vietnam are looking for comfort. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Manchester United looking to keep step. Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
Rafael Leao is the fourth man to step forward for them.
The measure of that all...
Now there's a penalty. And that takes us to sudden